Write 7 cubed in expanded form. So we know with that 7 is the base and 3 is the index. So 7 is the number to be repeated, and it's to be repeated 3 times. So it's going to be 7 times 7 times 7. Write 2 cubed times 3 squared times 7 to the 4 in expanded form. We have 3 different bases here. 2 is a base, 3 is a base, and 7 is a base. And they have different indices. The 2 has an index of 3, the 3 an index of 2, and the 7 an index of 4, telling us how many times we need to repeat each of the bases. So 2 to the power 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. Then we have a multiplication sign, and then we have 3 squared, which means we need to write down 3 times 3. Then we have a multiplication sign, and then we have to put 7 to the 4, which means we repeat 7 4 times. Write 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 in index form. So the base is 2 because 2 is being repeated, and it's being repeated 4 times. So that's 2 to the power 4. Write 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 5 in index form. So starting off, we've got 2 as the base, and there's 2 of those. So we write that as 2 squared, and then we put a multiplication sign. We then have 3 as the base, and we've got 4 of those, so that's 3 to the power 4. And then we just have a single 5. Now we don't write 1. When we write 5 to the 1, we instead just write 5. The 1 being here is implied. We now want to write 3 times 3 times 3 as a natural number, which means we just want to calculate it. Well, 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 3 is 9, and then we're multiplying that by 3, and so we get 27. Write 16 in index form with 2 as the base. If we think about 16, that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So we can write that as 2 to the power 4. 2 is the base, it's repeated 4 times. Write 1000 in index form with 10 as the base. 1000 is 10 times 10 times 10. So that's going to be 10 cubed, or 10 to the power 3.